Good morning. I think you figured out by now that if I have my cover ups on, I'm either cold or I'm just not ready for the day. In this case, I'm just not a morning person. I'm not, a, I'm more of a night person. Many, many years of loving 3 to 11 shifts. I did like 3 to 11 shifts. But anyway, this is my late, well, I guess you could call it almost a brunch, but it's getting closer to a lunch, so it will be my lunch. Sorry, you can't tell what that is. Hunk of cheese, cheddar, a blueberry bagel, plain, no butter. Already got the cheese. And a drink. An energy drink. And I know you could all see what brand that was, so I don't have to tell you. I just don't have to tell you. But it's cheap. That was ridiculous. Got my bath. That is one of my daily chores. Took my afternoon meds, which are mainly, well, they are for my bipolar. I don't think I've discussed that with you. I've been diagnosed with that since late 95 through 96. I was in and out quite a bit. It manifested itself after something triggered, some stuff from the past, and my nurse's training could not hold that in any longer. But it explained a lot, and it started out for me, well, I suppose I had been kind of manic before that, because I was in a Christian group, and with my sister, and anyway, sometimes you think you're being led in the right direction, but God really isn't there for you. They might be in there for someone else, but it's not your calling. But my sister asked me to be a part of it, and so I was. Really wasn't right for either one of us. Or at least it wasn't right for me. Anyway, all of that. After all of the commotion around that, and I fell into a deep depression. And I did cycle through some, but I have been the medication from that. They had me on Depakote for quite some time, and it did cause me to gain quite a bit of weight pretty fast. I went back to college, and it was on a hill. I mean, it was all uphill and downhill all over the place, and I had several buildings to go to, and it was getting more and more difficult because the weight kept piling on. And of course, the weight was involved with food, but the metabolism slowed different things, stuff like that. And then, of course, with the COPD, because I was a stress smoker, I smoked a lot. But anyway, with the COPD, that slowed me down a lot more. And it's hard to just get that eating down to where it's healthy and nutritious, and yet not a lot. Because I'm not one of those that could diet like, well, the ones on 600-pound life. Because, the ones who do like the 1,500 calorie diet and stuff, I could probably do that. But as far as only eating proteins, would not be healthy for me. But I do need proteins. Anyway, so my lunch, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. So this is my late lunch or afternoon lunch. What you saw this morning was my brunch. So it's banana slices with peanut butter, and then I have apple slices in here, And I eat those with the peanut butter as well, and it is so good. The peanut butter with the fruit, just especially apples and bananas. I don't think I'd try it with oranges. Sounds weird, but I will be back with you later. But there will be another time we'll discuss the bipolar issue. I do not bounce off walls anymore. I'm not definitely not running 100 miles an hour trying to get 10 things done in a minute, but and I never was one. No, I guess I went through phases of spending money, but it was always trying to improve the house or something. But anyway, mostly my excesses were the smoking, but also just the push, 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 push. You know, I had to get those songs written. I had to get those songs, to the group. I had to get those songs. It was just, it was constant, and my mind got to, running in circles like that. And that happens with, it's called mind racing. And you feel like you're thinking two or three things at once. Actually, I don't think your brain does that, although there were times I thought I could, but I think there's times when your body memory is able to do something without your concentration that you don't really have to think of, and you can still read at the same time. Like eating and reading. People do that all the time. So that's enough about that issue right now, other than that I have been controlled on medication for quite some time, as well as learning really good coping skills, really good training on that. So if I head for those really deep depressions, deeper than just the blues, I have ways of not going there. And sometimes that's calling on somebody. Most of the time, it is doing writing, just doing some feelings of accomplishments. Great. Catch you later. I'm going to eat my lunch. Okay, I'm going to read a poem for tonight. We're going to end on that. It's called Rescue. Darkness engulfs, no oozes as a creeping oil entity covers everything. Like black permanent marker blots all from sight. The all remains under inky blackness. How do I find brightness? Give me a lens to peer below the black. Or do I look up? Up? Through the dark, a glimmer twinkles on, off, then sustains. A ray reaches, finds me like hands of hope and pulls. A love no blackness can blot out. And I, under melting obsidian, am drawn into blue haze of enlightenment. And that is my poem, Rescue. You're my star. See you tomorrow.